The question now is about the rest of the Republican Party and whether or not they're going to be dragged into the dustbin of history with them. And right now, the current trajectory is not very good. They should say right now that they would not support Donald Trump for president. What he said is disqualifying. And any Republican who's too fearful of the Republican base to admit it has no business serving as president either. Do they have the courage of their convictions to stand up to Mr. Trump's supporters and say that they are going to side with the Constitution over Mr. Trump, even if Mr. Trump is the Republican nominee? As offensive and toxic as Mr. Trump's rhetoric is, it does not condone or justify any act of violence. But the concern that we have, and again, this is something the president said in his speech on Sunday night, is that the United States government and our national security officials are going to be most effective if they're able to work in partnership with leaders of the Muslim American community to prevent those who are most vulnerable to this radical ISIL ideology from being incited and inspired to carry out an act of violence. So, and rhetoric like the offensive bluster that we hear from Mr. Trump makes it much harder to build and solidify that relationship. And you have the Speaker of the House saying that he'd vote for Donald Trump. So that does not indicate that, that the Republican Party has joined the rest of us in the 21st century.